Batman is in the house. You gonna be a dragon for Halloween? He said, yeah. Cutest Persian cat client ever. Yeah, he eats spaghetti. They call him Spaghetti Boy. Yepper. You say, what's wrong with that? Nothing, except it gets all over your mane, and then that's a problem, right? You say, so maybe mommy should be putting a bib on me. Yeah, well, she's not exactly feeding you spaghetti. You're helping yourself to it in the kitchen sink is what's going on, buddy. So she's like, well, they're the ones who left it there. All I did was clean it. You know you're not supposed to do that, right? You say, but, couldn't help it. It was just there. Yeah, I know. I'd probably do the same thing. If I were a cat, I'd probably be doing the same thing. Spaghetti's great. Yeah. I got some knots in there. I'm going to use that tool, that little knot breaker. One of the most natural ways to clear that main area, right? Without putting holes in your cat's coat, through a clipper or cutting it out, you know. There. There. So a half dragon means he's just getting it on the body, and then we're keeping his tail full. A full dragon would be all the way down the back with the scales and tail. That would be a full dragon, right? So he gets this to keep his tail natural. Waka waka. Alright, let's get those eyes done. That's the first thing we're going to do. We don't have to do it now, but it's just nice to get the what nots out of the way, right? He's like, what are the what nots? Well, your eyes, your nails, and your sandy clip. Waka waka. He's like, I need those. For what? I don't know, decorator. What are you decorating? The curtains. You know you're not supposed to do that either, Batman. I heard you're nothing but a handful at home. He's like, they call me Batman for a reason. Because you can fly? Sort of. You just get into things I'm not supposed to. Alright. And last foot, last nails. Yeah, there's no walking and cat grooming there, buddy. He's like, what do you mean? I wasn't going nowhere. Okay. Alright, and your butt. And your butt. And your butt. It's Batman. Batman is in the house. I don't know, Dodie. What are you doing? What are you doing, Dodie? I know what I'm doing, but what are you doing, Dodie? You can't figure that out? Joining your cat grooming salon page that says cat grooming on it? Gee, I don't know, Dodie. What do you think I'm doing? Can we just stop with the stupid questions, please? Just saying. I don't have the option of toggling no stupid questions allowed on my account. So can you just think first before you ask the questions that make no sense? Would that be possible, Dodie? Anyone who's got to ask whether they can ask a question or not doesn't belong here either. Right? Your wife does this. Does what? Your wife is a cat groomer? Or is she a dog groomer who advertises cat grooming? There is a difference, you know. Grant, just in case, you know. Do you know the difference, Grant, between a trained cat groomer and a dog groomer who advertises cat grooming? There's a little bit of a difference, just saying, right? She's more than welcome to come on here and watch, right? You do? Okay, cool. That sounds like she's been trained. That's the polite response, right? Mm-hmm. What am I supposed to give you, Dodie? Oh, I know a certified cat groomer who works at a vet. She lives and works in Kansas. Would that be her, Grant, or is that somebody else? Wow. All right, let the wagon begin. I'm gonna keep his mane, right? A dragon cut is basically just a line cut, right? But we're going to put a mohawk down the back. That's how you start the dragon. You live in Kansas? Dude, bro? Cool. Cool beans. Wah. Wah, wah, wah. Here we go. So you just start with how you would normally do a line cut, but just don't forget to put that mohawk down the center of the back, right over the spine. Trying to find where to put it. Just feel for where the spine is and go like a half an inch to an inch on either side of the spine. And that'll help you. No, that's just where I put the rose quartz, that's all. But I love all crystals. Are you talking about this? I don't think any of this is rose. Alright. Uh-oh, I think I hear another cat coming. Sometimes I can hear the cat coming from all the way down the hall outside, right? I guess because it echoes. Wow. Alright, other side. Wow. This is Batman. Batman. We have Batman superhero cat clients. We have Star Wars cat clients. Obi-Wan Kenobi is a popular name. R2-D2. Princess Leia. She was just in the other day. Chewbacca. We have a Chewbacca Siberian cat. And then we got Flash. What else? Who are our superhero cat clients? A whole bunch of them. We got a bunch of them. And he's actually a good natural MT. Title of this video, NT means natural temperament. So this is his natural temperament. This is how he normally is, right? Waka waka. Alright, let's put a happy hoodie on this little superhero, which will help to calm him, get him ready for the tricky bits. Tricky bits can be a little uncomfortable for certain cats, right? That means when you get underneath and start putting their boots in. How's that natural temperament? Don't understand the question. If that was a question, don't really know what you're saying. Waka waka. Quicker you can get the cat in the tub, the faster the grooming is over, right? Waka waka. You need a bed? He's like, I wouldn't mind. You know, we usually only use those for princesses, right? He's like, but, but, but. All right, so we gotta stop because Batman needs the princess bed. He's like, stop embarrassing me. All right, I'm sorry, Batman. I'll stop. I'm a superhero. You need to show me a little bit more respect. Yes, I understand. No worries. We'll give you the princess bed. It's not a princess bed. Well, what is it? There. It's like we don't need to call it a princess bed, do we? Well, that's what I call it. But you're right. It's not just for princesses. Yeah. Waka waka. Skinny. You're getting skinny. You're getting skinny, buddy. Been working out at the gym? You been working out at the gym? He's like, no, I stopped working out at the gym. That's why I'm getting skinny. Gotcha. Where's your other half? He's like, what do you mean? Don't you have a sidekick or something? Like, isn't your sidekick's name Robin? Yeah. We had a falling out. Oh, okay. What happened? I don't want to talk about it. Really? Is it that bad? Yeah. What was it, a fight over a woman? You could say that. That'll do it. That's the best way to get two men to not get along anymore. Was she worth it? No. She's a whore. Batman. Well, just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Why would you say that? Trust me. Really? She wouldn't happen to be a cat who lived outside, would she? Maybe. Yeah. Girl cats who live outside have more than one boyfriend, buddy. In case someone forgot to mention that to you. Yeah, well, I had to find out the hard way. Aw. And she picked Robin over you? Well, not exactly. She picked Robin and Ted and Bob and every other tomcat that was outside. Got it. I'm beginning to see the problem. I'm a one-woman kind of man. Yes. Good old Batman. What happened to Catwoman? What happened to Catwoman? She's gay. What? I didn't hear you. She's gay. No. Is she really? Who would have thunk it? Yeah. It's a secret. Okay. I won't tell anyone. Clean up in aisle 2, maybe? Yeah. Yep. Do I need to do that? What do you mean? It's never going to make any sense, is it? Nope. Nope. Why do I even bother trying? or expecting it to make sense, because it's never going to. Easy lazy day. Easy lazy day. Waka waka. He's like, are we there yet? Almost. Just gotta get your boots in place. Set your mane. Alright. Good buddy. You're all curled up there, buddy. Alright, we're just gonna finish this leg. The owner's not even supposed to be here right now. You know, the whole idea of just coming and dropping off your cat whenever you feel like it. Yeah, that doesn't really work when you offer private grooming appointments, because now you're interfering with somebody else's grooming, right? It just doesn't work that way. And so those are the clients you have to watch out for, that they're just not going to show up and pick up whenever they feel like it, right? Those who usually drop off whenever they feel like it are going to just pick up whenever they feel like it, regardless of whether the cat's done or not. So it's important to just make it clear to the owner who's dropping off when they're not supposed to be dropping off, that they're going to wait for a pickup text before they come back to pick their cat up, right? If you do not do that, chances are they're going to do the same damn thing when it comes time for pickup, right? So anyway, we'll be right back. Waka waka. Waka waka. Wow. Oh, you're being skin and bones here, buddy. What's going on with you? Something going on with Batman. Hmm? What's happening with you, buddy? I don't remember this. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right. Alrighty then. Good buddy. You did it. You did it. Alright, and your beautiful, beautiful mane. Good boy. Is that all the spaghetti that you were eating? He's like, maybe. You're getting there. Up you go. Good boy. Good boy. You did it. All right, right this way. Where's the, there it is. There you go. Uh-oh. Oh, see, didn't see. There we go. Waka waka. Why are you all skin and bones there, buddy? He's like, I don't know. I don't remember you being this way, buddy. I'm getting a little worried about Batman right now. Why are you all skinny? I told you. I haven't been hitting the gym. Alrighty. You say so. He's got greasy, oily boots. So we're just going to give him a little sprucer upper. A little beauty treatment called Burmer Scoop. There we go. Essential if you're doing the dragon cut because you want that oil up and out of the coat so that you can lift the scales and get the fluffiest. Cat grooming is weird, really? So is probably watching you wipe your ass, right? That's going to be probably a little weird too, right? But thank God we don't have to watch that. Don't get any ideas either, right? But yet watching a dog being groomed, that's perfectly fine. But because it's a cat, that's weird. Save your hypocrisy and double standards for some other channel. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Just save it. Save it. He's like, some people just don't appreciate cats. No, I know, Batman. That's the main issue, right? That seems to be the number uno main problem there, right? Not everyone's going to be a cat person, right? Or an animal person. There. And last boot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You did it. Alright, let's get you marinating, as some people call it. It's like marinating. I wouldn't use that word. I don't think that's appropriate. Okay. What would you suggest there, Batman? I would say process. It needs time to process. Okay. I'll use that from now on. You're right. Mm-hmm. 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 Here they come. Here they come. Swimming down the lane. All the piranhas are coming. Yes, they are. Here they come. And as they swim in, we're going to get you. We're going to get you. Yeah, we're going to get you. See that? Bye. All of you. Bye. Bye-bye. All of you. Every single last one of you. Mm-hmm. You would think the algorithm would push this out to people who actually like cats. You would think, Batman. But that would be too logical, right? He's like, no, don't even try to make it make sense. It's not worth it. No, I know. Wah, 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 wah. Other booty. Other booty. Other booty. Good boy. Good boy. Wah, 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 wah. Good buddy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Why don't you ask the owner? I'll put you in touch with the owner, right? So, every owner has their own reason why they come in for their cat's grooming, right? They're not just haphazardly coming in and spending money for nothing, right? Is that what you do with your money? You just throw it away needlessly on services? No, there's a reason, right? Every owner has their own reason, right? So I'll let you ask the owner personally yourself, right? I'll put you in touch with the owner. But you know, it's funny. The owners who come here for their cat's grooming, they don't check social media first and get any permissions first before they decide to have their cat groomed, right? So I really don't think she's probably going to want to talk to you, right? Just saying. Just preparing you in case, you know, she doesn't call you back. Waka. Waka. Waka, 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 waka. Good buddy. Good buddy. Good buddy. Alright, let's start on your face. He's like, what do you mean? Your eyes. Get your eyes done, right? Warm washcloth, a little bit of foaming waterless shampoo, tearless baby braid, right? Waka, 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 waka. He's like, that feels good. Yeah. Alright, other side. There we go. Wow. Wow. There. Okay. More. See? See? What? Good boy. Good, Maddie. There you go. Good, Maddie. Good boy. Alright, you ready? He's like, for what? Get your face done. He's like, go for it. Waka waka. Are you leaving? Do we need to turn you around? Do we need to turn you around? Wow. Wow, Batman. Batman. Waka waka. Alright, we're going to put your head up. Ready? Steady? Here we go. That's it. Good boy. You got this. You got this. Alright. You got this. Alright. There we go. Scrub it up, dub. 2 kitties in a tub. Waka 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 waka. Wow, 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 wow. Why does there gotta be someone at the door? Oh, I'm waiting. I have a delivery. Shit. Shoot. Be right back. Sorry. 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 See? Good, laddie. Good daddy. Good boy. Where is it? Here it is. Alright, here you go. Good boy. Walk, 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 walk. Good boy. Good boy. Can we make this a little bit warmer? He's like, thank you. I know. No worries. No worries, Batman. We got you. We got you. Here we go. Wow. Wow. Boy. Where it is. Oops, there it is. Oops, there it is. Alright, we'll use this one. Alrighty. Good laddie. Good laddie. And rinse. And rinse. Good boy. Waka waka. Good laddie. Bless you. Did Batman sneeze? You coming down with the cold? No. No. Good boy. Good boy. Wow. Wow. Alright. Ready, steady. Wow. Good boy. Good boy. Batman, you gotta like start complaining or doing do something. You're gonna trigger everyone. Because you're not following with the narrative that cats hate bats, right? Yeah. You got a lot of people triggered right now. Oh well. He's like, good. Yeah, exactly. Good. You got this. You got this, little buddy. A bit more. Alright, here we go. Hee-hee. We want maximum cleansing power. We want those scales going down his back to just stick straight up. So you want to really go in there and clean really, really well. Right? We started with the degreaser first, right? Rinse that out and then use the degreasing shampoo. 2 separate steps. Good lad. Good laddie. Good boy. Alright, back boots. There we go. Good buddy. Good daddy. Alright, this side. Wow. Back booty. Alright, and rinse. Make sure that's nice and warm. Alright, here we go. You gonna rock climbing? He's like, I was thinking about it. There we go. Good boy. Alright, texturizing shampoo. The one that I use is called La Pooch Puppy. La, not Le. So it's the female one, right? Really, really pretty. Really pretty shampoo. Not too strong for a cat, right? And then I add just a little bit of another texturizing, which is the Chubb's one. Add that to it. Alright. Alright, you did it. You did it, buddy. Alright, let's rinse you off. Good boy. Good boy. You did it. Good boy. Now you can. You're one step closer. He's like, to what? To superhero status again. Only this time, you're not just Batman. You're Dragon Batman. How cool is that? Alrighty then. Rinse out the bodies. Patootie patootie. Did it. Alright, take that off. Take that off. Let's just do the soap ring. Make sure there's nothing around the neck. Good boy. Good boy. Alright. There you have it. Batman. You did it. You're so cute. You're just so cute. Ready? Here we go. And wrap. And 3, 2, 1. Screenshot. Waka. Alright. Let's go over here. Let's go over here, Batman. He's like, where? Over here? Yeah. There we go. All right, little one. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, wah, 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 wah. Yeah, we're not a platform to spread misinformation there. So, right? We refuse. Yeah, we refuse to allow people like you to use this platform to spread misinformation, right? So you gotta go. Yep, you gotta go. Do you think I can, during a live, just knock the comments off? Because I've had just about enough. Just about enough for today. No, don't have that option. Oh well. Good buddy. Are you comfy? He's like, yeah, I'm good. Good boy. Good boy. Alright, let's put a little heater on your head. He's like, for what? So we can dry you. There you go. Let's take you out of that wet towel, okay? Alright, I'll take this off. Good boy. You're a dwarf. You're a dwarf. You're a dwarf. Alright, nice dry towel. You guys are funny. Welcome, welcome. Maybe it is sorcery. Maybe grooming cats is sorcery. Maybe it takes a witch to be able to groom a cat. Who knew, right? I don't know. Didn't know I was one, but apparently I am, according to you guys. But it would make sense because, you know, grooming a cat, it's impossible, right? It wouldn't have anything to do with his breeding or my knowledge of techniques. That has nothing to do with it at all. It's because I'm a witch, that's why. Okay. You guys have wild imaginations, right? Wild. Waka, waka, waka. Waka. He said, are we there yet? Almost. Almost. Wait till your girlfriend sees you, huh? What's your new girlfriend's name? He's like, I'm not interested. Oh, are you taking a break? Yeah. You're still saving them though, aren't you? Yeah. Alright. That's good. You want to go in the box? You say can. Alright, let's put the bunny in the box. There. Alright, little one. Good boy. Box. Good boy. You got it. You got this. Good buddy. Boy. Alright, we're going to give him a few minutes in there and then we'll get started on his final finishings. He's already put in a lion cut. So all we have to do is just shape his scales going down his back. Now with all the clippers that I have access to, there's about 20 here in my salon. This wall bravura on the highest setting, which means the shortest, is the best option to sculpt the scales in my opinion, as far as how I do it. So, because not every clipper is the same, right? You know how you bring that driver blade up all the way to the top to do skimming? Yeah, like that. That's what I do. Alright, give him a few minutes to fluff himself, right? And then we're going to have him ready for Halloween. What is the best Halloween costume to wear or put on your cat that's not going to bother or upset your cat? That. Sculpting the actual costume into the fur of the cat, right? You could say it's a fear-free Halloween costume for cats. You could, in theory, because it doesn't bother the cat, it doesn't scare the cat. I don't think you all appreciate cat grooming. Is my personal opinion, right? You don't appreciate it, and if you don't appreciate it, why are you on a cat grooming website or YouTube live? Why? If you don't appreciate it, why are you here? Right? Do you go onto a cooking channel if you're a vegan and give, you know, the chefs a hard time about them cooking meat? I doubt it. I really doubt it. Do you go onto a makeup tutorial live channel and do you let that woman, usually a woman, sometimes it's a man, do you let them know how unnecessary it is to wear makeup? And let your opinions be known? Do you do that? Oh, so why the hell are you here? It's just a question. I would love an answer. I would love an answer to that question. RBF is attached to most Persian faces, right? Resting bitch face. I don't think you seem to know, Belinda, what the hell that even means. 90% of what comes out of the mouths of the public has nothing to do with any knowledge regarding cats or cat grooming, right? Yeah. RBF, it's called resting bitch face for a reason, Belinda. Look it up. Right? This is not how education, this is not how... Why are you here? Let me help you, Belinda. Just, you know, let's just give you a little boot on the ass. See ya. Bye. Yeah, so where's your content? Where is your live content? I dare anyone to go live grooming cats. I dare anyone to have the balls to go live grooming cats. Yeah, tag me. I'll be your #1 fan. It doesn't take long to put the scales in because the line cut's already set. It's really, really easy to do the dragon cut for anyone who doesn't know. You don't know how many times I've been told by people that they brought their cat to a groomer and asked for a dragon cut, and then the groomer turns around and says, I don't know how to do that. And so what I say to these people is just tell them it's a frickin' lion cut. Because they know how to do that, right? I swear, the minute you put a cat in front of a trained, educated dog groomer, for whatever reason, they just go stupid, right? They don't understand, they don't know what's going on, they don't know how to connect the dots. I don't get it, because I used to be a dog groomer, right? So I don't understand, personally, how a groomer could look at a dragon cut and say, I don't know how to do that, when it's literally a lion cut, right? Come on, Bessie. Oh, we'll get the other one. Alright, we'll do it this way. That's like a chef saying, you tell the chef, Gordon Ramsay's giving the egg to the chef and saying, cook the egg. Right? Cook it sunny side up. Oh, I don't know how to do that. But you're a chef. You should know how to cook an egg. Like, right? Oh, Benedict's, what's a complicated egg dish? Benedict Arnold? What is that? Really? It's just a sunny side up egg, right? Isn't that what that is? So that's like saying to a chef, make me a Benedict Arnold, right? They're like, I don't know how to do that. Really? Okay. His name is not Mr. Whiskers, his name is Batman. So stop misgendering him. He's a superhero, right? Mr. Batman for you, man of culture. You of all people should have a little bit more etiquette or couth. Ooh. Don't mind me. I'm just going through my bounty, my plunder. A little plunder. Who makes it? Ooh. Leopard. That's called leopard crystal. Isn't that cool? That is a pettime.usa. Sorry, pettime. P-E-T, pettime.us. And this model is called a Pro Box, right? Most groomers have gravitated in the industry to something called, it starts with a J. I forget how to say it. I don't know why they're gravitating towards that, other than I think it might be a little bit more powerful. They use it for dogs. Yeah. Wowza. Come with me. Wow. You want to see my plunger? Here's what we do. We send some of our pirate kitties out, you know, to pillage different villages. And they come back with little treasures. And then we give them out to our clients, right? It's an egg. It's a little egg. So cute. Here's another one. Oh, this is a good haul. So cute. So cute. So cute. Wow. Yeah, so during dry time, I get to do whatever the hell I want, right? I could be making phone calls, I could be cleaning, I could be doing all kinds of things, right? Wow. Wowza. Isn't that beautiful? That is gorgeous. Wowza. Wowza. That's gorgeous. You gotta go. Just say, let me help you. And you. You gotta go too. Right? Yeah. I don't think you appreciate cats or cat grooming. Yep. I'm gonna jump on a cat grooming page and then disrespect everyone here. I don't think so. Just move along. Move along. Wowza. Wowza, wowza, wowza. Look at the plunder. Look at the plunder. Alright. Back up. Thank you. So pretty. Oops. And last. Ooh. Wowza. Wowza. See that one? Isn't that cool? See how the light hits it? Wowza. That's called Labradorite. Yep, and they're all straight from the earth. Isn't it amazing how beautiful things are hidden underneath gray rocks? You wouldn't know all of that beautiful treasure. All that beautiful treasure is hidden underneath the earth, right? Just beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, there we go. So let's go fill our treasure chest. That's our treasure chest. Right? People can just come and pick whatever they want after their cat's grooming. Right? Bracelets. Go over our eggs. And then the really big ones we put in here for special occasions like birthdays. Things like that. There. It's our little treasure chest. Waka waka. Alright, all done. Alright, back to Batman. Let's do it. You ready? He's like, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. You come out. You come out. You need help? Here, that's why we have that. He's like, dope. Dope, 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 dope. Alright, needs a little bit of fluffing. So let's just put this on before we fluff. That's just a happy hoodie to protect his ears, his hearing, right? And then we're going to use our fluffer dryer. I usually do the scales last, so let's just do the final finishings first, and then we'll save that for last. Go. You got this, buddy. You got this, buddy. Good boy. All right. See? To stretch just a little bit more. That's it. Good laddie. Good laddie. You're almost there, buddy. He's like, yeah. Take your time. I'm tired. You're tired? What do you mean? This superhero stuff is getting old. Really? You non-stop saving people? He's like, yeah. Aw, you need a vacation, Batman. You said it. So where would Batman go on vacation? To the Bahamas. Really? Not like Bat Island? Is there a Bat Island? There probably is. Bat Island? Yeah. Pretty sure there's a place called Bat Island. She's like, really? Yeah. Yipper. Not sure what part of the world it's in. You might want to check towards Indonesia, maybe? I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not certain. I'm not certain where all the bats are, but definitely somewhere over there. Somewhere over there. Alright, we'll just let that go for now. Alright, little one. Get him to situate. Good buddy. That's a good boy. Alright, before we put the scales in, it's important that the cats situate themselves, right? And, oh, yeah, that's right, he's getting the full tail. Half dragon means full tail, right? Now, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. Where is it? Here it is. Oops. Sorry. Good boy. Good buddy. Good buddy. Alright. Let's get his tail to fall over the side of the table. That'll be more comfortable for him. Alright, let's start with the first scale. Go all the way to where that mane is going to stop. And then you just put in the first indent to match where the mane is, right? You're like, say what now? A stop for the mane. Okay. That's how you start the scales, right? You have to do a little bit of shaping. Alright. And then again, this is my favorite scale maker, I guess you could call it. All the way to the right. Bring that driver blade all the way to the top. And then the technique is going to be like dipping a pen in a fountain. You're just going to dip down and come back up again. That's your basic dragon scale, right? There's fancier dragon scales, but that's your basic one. Let's find something that actually will work. There we go. And then you just eyeball it. So you're dipping and then hitting the body and then coming right back up again. Let's try this one. Then you can make them as skinny or as fat as you want. Now, can anyone explain to me how a dog groomer, a trained, qualified dog groomer, is not going to be able to figure out how to do a dragon cut, right? So all you would do is just say lion cut, mohawk. Once they get the mohawk in, because most dog groomers know how to do the mohawk, they're asked to do mohawks all the time, right? Once the mohawk is in, I mean, I could literally teach a 10-year-old how to do what I do here at my salon, but they have these stupid child labor laws, right? Which I don't quite agree with. I don't see why I can't hire a 10-year-old to come work for me. Why? Because they're going to be more intuitive and they're going to be more empathic towards a younger, towards the animals, right? And relatively speaking, not in all cases, but in a lot of cases. One time I thought it would be a great idea to, hire special needs adults. Yeah, let's do that. So they sent me someone who was in a car wreck, right? Who actually went to school to learn how to be a groomer, right? Right? What someone forgot to mention was the impact of that car crash made the person prone to fits of rage and anger as you're working around animals. Okay. So, I got a glimpse of that fit of anger when this person showed up at my salon. I invited her in, I sat her down, she gave me her resume. She says she's been, she went to school for grooming. She's been living off of a special, I don't know, settlement, right? But, she wants to do something with her life. And she wants to work with animals. Fresh out of the grooming school, right? So she's never even practiced. She's never worked for anyone yet. And she wanted 50-50 commission. I'm sorry. But there's a natural progression to working in the pet grooming industry for a reason. To get you to start to learn how to do things correctly. And you start off pretty much as a bather is how you would really start. And then work your way up, right? So I got a glimpse of that fit of rage when I tried to explain to her that it doesn't work that way. You don't just graduate from a dog grooming school and then go think that you're going to get 50-50 commission working somewhere. And we were just grooming cats. And I know for a fact that the school that she went to for dog grooming taught zip when it came to cat grooming. Zero. Nada. She had no training. But yet here she was in my salon, pretty much demanding that I hire her and that I give her 50-50 commission. I'm like, I just don't, yeah, I'm sorry. Can I? That's how that went. Never again. Never again, people. Did I think that was a good idea? Right? Mm-mm. Nope. All right, here we go. Now, where are we? Here's where you do the tweaking. A little bit of tweaking. You can do that either with that same clipper, or you can get a hold of a couple of grooming tools and do it this way. Just have fun with it, right? Just have fun with it. As long as you're working with a cat at low stress levels, what does it matter? If the cat is used to getting the line cut, the dragon cut is 99.9% the line cut, right? Just saying. You did it. Oh, Batman, you're so handsome. All right, let us check his mane. His glorious mane. Give that a little bit of shape, and then we're all set. Send him on his merry way home. Now he's all set for Halloween. Right? Yeah. Waka waka. Good boy. Nope. Mm-mm-mm. He's like, excuse me. Yes. He's like, there's no need to scruff me. Alright, well. One, you're backing up. Two, you're putting your paw up. So, it's for your own safety, buddy. Mm-hmm. You're glorious, Batman. He's like, I know. Really? Yeah, my mom tells me it every day. Alright, let's see. He's like, you're scrubbing me again. Yeah, well, it's for your safety, buddy. We're going into the Bermuda Triangle there. Anyone know what the Bermuda Triangle is? It's the tip of the cat's nose and the front of the paws, right? So that makes a triangle. Enter at your own risk. Some cats will just naturally snap whatever enters that area, right? You did it. Alright, let's call your mommy and daddy and get you out of here. So you can go home and stick your head in another plate of spaghetti. They also call him, he's got a couple of different aliases. His other alias is Spaghetti Man, because he likes to stick his head in plates of spaghetti. When they are not being attended. Usually when the plate is in the kitchen sink. Alright. See how easy that was? For anyone who's a groomer, they're going to understand just how easy that really is, right? And then you can complicate those scales however way you want, make them fancier. Alright, here we go. Let's flip you off. Good buddy. Good buddy. There. Good buddy. You're just glorious, Batman. Yes, you are. You are glorious. He's like, are we there yet? Yes, you are. He was going to be our first dragon during our Dragon Festival. Our third annual Dragon Festival is the Sunday before Halloween. So it's going to be an all-day event where we go live here on this app. It'll start 10 a.m. New York time, and we'll be going live all day. Our third annual Dragon Festival just means a lot of our cat clients will be coming in, and everyone will be getting the dragon cut just in time for Halloween. And what that is it basically a costume that you can just sculpt right into the cat's fur, like so, right? And not complicated at all to do. If you know anything about lion cuts, it's one of the most popular haircuts for cats, right? You know, I don't think a lot of people in the public even are aware of that, right? We're going to do one more scale at the bottom of his tail, because normally he gets a little poof on the end of his. The first 2 inches of his tail is usually shaved for hygiene. That's the owner's special request, right? So we're going to do one last poof on the end of that tail. Mm-hmm. You did it. Fluff that last poof out. Gonna find something a little bit softer to sculpt. There, one last little poof. All right, all done. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me see. What kind of grammar are you blowing there, buddy? Mm-hmm. You did it. All right, say goodbye to your peeps. Say goodbye to your peeps there, little man. He's like, what peeps? Right there. There. Say goodbye to Batman. See you later. All right, let's fluff you off. And you are all set. Good night. All right, thanks for joining. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's get rid of this carrier and give him some superhero cookies. Yeah. Good boy. Good buddy. You go. Good buddy. Good boy. Good job. He's got to be one of our cutest clients ever, right? All right, do I need to do any fishing? Let's see. Ah, yes, of course. Ah, okay. Wow, I need to get a bigger freezer for all these piranhas, right? There. Okay. All right, there you have it. 1/2 dragon. That means the tail was kept full. If you want a full dragon, you just go down the tail, right? How do you do the tail? For me, I usually will do a comb attachment down where you would normally shave the lion tail. I would do the comb attachment, and then I would I guess, buffer it out with the chunkers, and then do this last step, right? And I'll do the top of them on the top of the tail, and then lift the tail, and then connect the dots in the back. And then I'll comb it all back, and then just do another buffer with that, and then we're good to go. I think I have done a full dragon and have posted it in the past on this page, but we're gonna have lots more dragons right before Halloween. A lot of people will request that Halloween cat costume for their cat. So if they do well with cat grooming and with lion cuts, you know, because all of our cats are groomed here at mild stress levels, then it's not an issue, right? The only time it would be an issue is if, you know, you're working with sharp instruments and you're trying to do things like sculpt cat fur, but the cat is not willing. That is not a good combination, people. So please don't force your cat to do anything they don't want to do while you're using sharp grooming instruments, right? And you know, if you insist and you really want to put your cat in that dragon cut, get yourself that 1-azole clipper, 25 bucks on Amazon, And then either talk to your vet or just go online and look for the pre-treatments that have been available to you, the cat owner. The GABA for 20 years, right? Just ask your vet for it. Not so that you can put a dragon cut on your cat for Halloween, but so that you can groom your, if you're already grooming your cat and you want to learn more, and you want to be able to learn how to do it at low stress levels, but you're just not sure, and you don't quite have the techniques yet, talk to your vet, ask for the GABA. The GABA will temporarily turn your cat into a dog for a couple of hours, which allows you to groom your cat safely, right? So there's no need for you to have to study and learn and do all of this stuff first before you can possibly attempt to groom your cat. No, you could do just the opposite. You can bring down the levels of your cat quite easily through a product that you just ask your vet for called GABA. That then turns your cat into a dog, which then allows you, the beginner, to start being able to work on your cat at a very safe stress level as you're learning. And then once your learning and techniques go up here, right? And then your cat's stress levels go here, you can kind of meet in the middle, right? See how that works? All right. All the best. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.